everyone, welcome to T20 Stars. I'm Shane Watson. Today I'm going to be giving my debrief on last night's game, CSK versus the Delhi Capitals. But before I get into it, I just want to pay tribute to two people. My grandma on Wednesday passed away, Nana Ritchie. It was my mum's mum. I also want to send my love to my family back at home, and I know how incredible of a mum that Nana Ritchie was to my mum, and yeah, my heart goes out to all my family at home. So, yeah, I'm sorry that I can't be there right now. And my love goes to you. And the other one person I want to pay tribute to is one of my heroes, Dean Jones. I'm shattered that such a great person isn't with us anymore. The last 4 years, I've been able to get to know him very well. He was my coach at Islamabad United for 2 years. And I've been able to get to know him very well after I stopped playing for Australia. And a number of things really stand out to me. The one thing that really does is his insatiable appetite to get better and learn. We only talked a couple of weeks ago about, and he's wanting to get better and learn more to be even a better coach than what he is. So, and that's obviously the reason why he was such an incredible, he just got the best out of himself. He was always looking to push the limit to be able to get better. And so that was one thing that really stood out to me. The other thing that I just adored him for was he just cared for other people. He wanted to give back to people who weren't as fortunate as he was. He loved doing what he did, still being involved in cricket, was coaching or commentary, but for people who lived the similar life, who weren't as fortunate to be able to still stay involved in the game of cricket like he did, he wanted to give back to everyone. And that's what we talked about a lot, is how we can set something up to give back. So I'll talk about that and more over the next couple of weeks, but that was something that really stood out, is how caring, generous and selfless Deano was to give back to people who weren't as fortunate as him. So my heart goes out to his family, Jay and his beautiful girls. Look, the whole world is just stunned and shattered that such an incredible person is now no longer with us. And also just finally to Brett Lee in particular, who's just one of the best friends anyone can imagine, to be able to know that he was there trying to do whatever he possibly could to be able to give Deano some hope. Our thoughts and love are with you, Binger. You certainly stood up in a time of need in a huge way, and we're all so grateful that you did everything you possibly could to try and keep the great man alive. So it's been a tough couple of days, and it just puts everything in perspective. So moving on to the game last night, Delhi Capitals played incredibly well. We were good in some areas and not so good in a few other areas from a bowling perspective. We bowled decently, there's no question. Josh Hazlewood coming in bowled very well. He ended up going for 28 off his 4 overs. Sam Curran bowled beautifully again in the first 6 and the back end of the game. But Prithvi, gosh, he's an incredibly talented young man. Some of the shots that he plays, he's just got such an array of shots around the ground. Like his cuts that he played off the spin, over cover, taking the quicks on, hits the ball. Yeah, gosh, the ball flies off his bat. So he batted beautifully well. Set up the innings beautifully with Shikhar Dhawan, who got 35, and then Rishabh Pant, who comes in and does his thing. He hits them everywhere. It's very challenging to bowl to. So they did a great job to be able to get to the total they did. And from a batting perspective, CSK, we never got momentum going, and I feel very responsible for that as an opening batsman, not to be able to sort of get away. Look, with Rabada is an incredibly skillful bowler. Axar Patel knows how to be able to bowl in these conditions. Not Kia bowled beautifully as well. So, but VJ and I just couldn't get our innings going, which we just never got momentum going. So that's something that we're definitely gonna have to look at, our top 3 or 4 and our openers. Me especially, be able to get us off to a bit of a better start, bit more momentum, so it's not as much pressure put on the mid to lower order. From my perspective, yes, I was working on my on that ball at training, that training session that I had. Yes, I hit the ball well, but I hit it straight to the guy. I picked him out beautifully out in the boundary. So it's just one of those times where my placement especially didn't go where I wanted it to. So we've got a week off now. We play next Friday. So yeah, there's going to be some more time spent on being able to just play that shot better, and also just, I feel like I'm hitting the ball really well. It's just been able to get through and try and set up the team a little bit better. But yeah, last night definitely wasn't one of our better nights. We've got a week to be able to just reassess and regroup on a couple of things in particular, to be able to just take the game on. I think just take the game on a little bit more than what we are right now, especially from a batting point of view. And I'm certainly put my hand up, and I'm one of the responsible ones there. So, but Rabada bowled beautifully, 3 for 26. He's very skillful. Also, Axar Patel one for 18. He's a very skillful bowler. Nokia, hope I'm saying your name right. He bowled beautifully as well. Went for 18 or 19 off his 4 overs, 1 wicket. So Delhi they bowled really well. They've got a nicely balanced attack right now. Ricky Ponting, as I said at the start of the tournament, that for me they're one of the standout teams. They got the balance. They played really well last night. Ricky's done a great job bringing them all together. So us at CSK, we definitely need to just regroup, align a few things a little bit better. As I said, probably take the game on a little bit more in a few areas. But we've got a week to be able to just work through those until our next game next Friday. So yes, it's been a tough week. It's been a tough few days, and now it just gives me personally, it gives me a couple of days to be able to just regroup myself personally with things that are where my cricket's at and things away from cricket as well, and be charging and ready to go for our next game. But look, I just finally, my heart goes out for Dean Jones's family. I was so fortunate to be able to. Deano was so generous to give me his time while I was in during the PSL this year to interview him for my podcast, and the insights that he gave me, I'll cherish those forever. Anyway, take care, everyone. Stay safe, and I look forward to the next debrief after our next game on Saturday. All right, take care, everyone.